Hi guys, welcome back to the Americans. Brand new season. We're on to season 5 and we have a whole new storyline going, but at the same time we are still dealing with everything that's come before with our two spies and Stan and everyone else. They spent an inordinate amount of time at the end of the last episode digging up, and I had no clue what the hell they were doing until we got right to the point of it. Getting a sample of flesh from William, his dead body, them digging it up on the base so that they've got a sample of the virus, and then, well, it kind of going wrong and having to kill our little South African dude, who I kind of liked. That's pretty much as far as we've got so far. I need more detail. So let's continue. Watch episode 2.
Everything all right?
Oh, really?
Hans cut his hand on the,
Yeah.
the...
He's dead.
We had to...
I'm very sorry.
He was exposed. Hands. Yeah.
I'm getting signals from the center. Half our grain comes from America and its allies. If they're doing something to it, contaminating shipments, we don't know exactly what.
Going after people's food?
No way.
I thought they were things they wouldn't do.
That doesn't seem plausible.
Well, they're doing the very best they can to track Morozov.
I don't ever remember hearing anything about that. I'd have to look up history for that.
She's not there.
What? Do you think she's at Matthew's?
Without telling us. Maybe there's a note.
If she's
Fuck off.
there, what if Stan had to call us? Or
If something happened, anything, and we're not here at this hour, let's look downstairs.
What the hell are you doing?
what? Paige, what are you doing in there?
I don't know, I couldn't sleep.
She thought you'd get in the closet?
I
That's not a good sign.
К сожалению, наш контроль — это единственная организация, в которой нет никаких...
That's what I was saying about the corruption. If it's getting in their grain.
Директоров магазинов, в которых снабжение дефицитом налажено слишком хорошо. Займись.
So what, look into them all?
She asked me what I did.
Well, that's good, right?
I told her, and she looked at me strange.
Yeah.
Strange how?
I don't know, like it wasn't what she was expecting. It's 1984, Philip.
Yeah.
What does she do?
You didn't
I
ask.
don't know.
Chat up the opposite sex anymore. I mean, the fact that he's talking to a woman in a gym, you got further than most guys would today.
I want another lesson.
now?
Learn her to not be afraid.
He's looking at Purdue,
to defend
University of Minnesota.
Nothing closer?
No. Hey, so listen, I wanted to talk to you about Paige.
Yeah?
You know, I love her. And this thing with Matthew is so great. I just noticed she seems, I don't know, is she okay? Maybe it's just teenage stuff, but sometimes I get the feeling that maybe everything's not all right in Pageland.
Always takes things seriously, and this is her first boyfriend.
So I just can't ever have a boyfriend, ever.
Yeah, you can. You just need to keep your gob shut
Just not Matthew.
because of who his dad
Any
is.
other boy but him. His sister is visiting from South Africa in 3 weeks. She's real
Shit.
excited about it.
That's not good.
I guess she'll just call and...
There'll be no reply.
I tried to talk to
Not like you can tell her.
Paige about Matthew.
And
I mean, I think I just made her mad.
when I was over at Stan's,
If you separate it,
he asked me if she was okay.
she's showing signs
He
of
said
being
everything
different.
doesn't seem right in
Yeah.
Pageland.
Which is why you got to cut it off.
How long's it gonna be before she slips, Philip?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And there is no correct course of action because, as I mentioned, I think I might have said it in the last episode, under normal family circumstances and a normal family unit and their parents being concerned here, they'd be more concerned about her not having sex too young. That would be the first thing. But the fact that they're having to worry about Paige's behaviour and whether she may slip, and the fact that Stan's already mentioned and noticed that she seems a little bit different. There's something off about her, that maybe there's something on her mind or something she wants to get off her chest, blah, 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 blah. The more, you know, at this point, you'd be like, that's it. We have to absolutely forbid her from going anywhere near him. But it's not that easy, because she's a teenager and it's her boyfriend. And the minute you tell her not to do it, they'll just do it in secret. And it will intensify the situation, and that's when something's more likely to slip. There's no correct solution here without taking her out of the equation, or taking him out of it, or finding him a different girlfriend. Yeah, I don't know how you fix that. Not a clue.
So Oleg Burov is back in Moscow, working at KGB headquarters. We were all relieved.
That's what CIA does.
To see that he was okay. Now, this is obviously a good opportunity for us. We know you didn't get him fully recruited, but you got pretty far along. Anything we can tell our officers in Moscow
No.
in terms of approaching him?
No, you're misunderstanding him. He was not half recruited.
We can go with the tape you made of him admitting their defector was actually KGB.
Oh,
You got it.
You're going to push this. You're going to push this in the wrong direction. You don't know the details.
I just don't think you're listening.
No, I don't.
Burov will sacrifice himself before betraying his country.
How does he feel about his parents?
Oh, they're reading into this the wrong way.
Would he worry about taking them down with it?
You want something to do? Why don't you figure out who killed Frank Gadd in Bangkok and why? To live his
CIA
life.
are worse than ever. All they want to do is turn people and have. Stan's absolutely right with what he's just described. Oleg is there, and they're seeing it as an opportunity. It's not that simple. This is why, I'm sorry to say, but Russia and the KGB were better at reading people and turning them than we were. They're done so low-key, not over the top, not blaring music going. It's just following the vehicles.
You have a self-destructive streak, Agent Beeman.
I'm telling you because I went behind my boss's back before.
And you didn't feel good about it? No. I do not want to be at your meeting with the Deputy AG, Agent Beeman. And for the record, I advise you to leave it alone.
See the car that watches the Morzovs drive by here?
No. There's 2 good ways to the highway from there, so they could, but...
We never know how deep a check they might run.
If it doesn't hold? If it's just me home, you don't have to worry.
No, that's not what I mean.
I'm like one of them. You know what the communists did to my country? The family I lived with in Seattle, the father was a real nature guy.
Nice people?
Yeah. The mom, she was always worried about me. But they were also proud of themselves that they took in a boat person.
Why are we at this farm? What are we doing here? We're in the middle of nowhere. What was this all about? $8331.
So, what's on your mind?
Oleg Burov. I can't just stand by while we destroy him.
I appreciate your concern, Agent Beeman, and your passion. We've disagreed about how to run the Bureau of Operation in the past, but you were right. He's in Moscow now. It's in the hands of the CIA. I have no authority over the CIA.
That's bullshit. Burov already paid.
The Soviets don't play by the rules. You know that.
Burov is a decent man. Or because I twisted his arm, but because he wanted to prevent a lot of innocent people from getting hurt.
I know it can't be easy to lose control of your
I mean,
operation
both sides kind of did play by the rules.
I sympathize.
It's today.
I truly do.
The terrorism ones don't.
But as I said, it's out of my hands.
It's the fact that he's gone back to Russia and the CIA now take control of it. They're going to burn him. Need to do this quickly. What were they here for? Were they visit? I mean, it seems as though they only visited. It's temperature controlled, which on farmland is over and above what you would expect. You can hear the turbines going to maintain the temperature. And is this being shipped to Russia? I have no clue. No, there's someone in it. Why are they doing it the other way around? Yeah, you are covered in this. Shit. Jesus, what is going on? I don't understand the specifics of what that meant. Oh man, I'd want to shave my head. Oh, got a shaved head, but if I was her.
Is everything all right?
Yeah. There's just this thing going on at work. Hey, so I took her out. Renee.
Why have we never met her?
And?
It was good. She drinks beer. She loves sports. She knows more about sports than you, actually.
Wait a minute.
It was like being out with the female version of you.
But he approached her.
Oh, there she is. Come here.
I don't know. I was going to say when we're going to get to meet her.
Hey.
Oh, hey, Stan.
How's it going?
Good.
Oh my God, look who that is.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I'm all sweaty.
It's Andrew.
Oh, I don't mind. So, you want to,
Yep.
Great. Saturday at 7?
Perfect. Nice meeting you, Philip.
You too.
See ya. See?
I really hope she's not KGB agent that they don't know about. Yeah, I don't see it.
Does Morozov know about bugs?
I don't know.
I know
He's an
fuck all about
agricultural
bugs.
expert. Has he said anything to you about bugs?
Maybe we should just get rid of him.
I don't think we're gonna figure this one out without him.
That was a lot of bugs, though. I don't know what kind of bugs. I don't know whether she's able to do it's wheat-killing bugs or grain-killing bugs. I have no idea what we're dealing with there.
Stan Beeman sent me. We need to talk in private soon.
Oh, he's trying to cover your ass, dude. They're going after you. That's the leverage they would have because of the importance of his family and his father.
Just chill.
Yeah. Спасибо.
I'm assuming this is going to be a number that you can't pick. Oh, right, okay. No, it's a million bucks. I was expecting it was going to be like an untraceable number or something for him to call. Oh, hang on a minute. No. What if that's the CIA doing that and using Stan's name as a fucking lure? You mentioned Stan Beeman's name, you're going to know. Oleg's going to pay attention. It's how they arrange a meet.
I have no idea this was possible, guys.
Alexei wants you to think we starve in Russia.
Or big shots in party. But here it's...
oligarchs.
You don't like something? It's not a crime. You order new food. You want fish? Eat fish.
You come here often?
Back in Michigan, we'd come once a week.
We go out to dinner. We eat, we talk, we say whatever we want, right? If I want to say I hate Russia, I can say it. I hate Russia.
Shut the fuck up.
My father, he spent 15 years in prison camp. 15 years. For what? For murder? No. For stealing? No. Just for being alive. English public, English.
Почему я не могу говорить по-русски? Я не умею по-ихнему.
It's great that they don't know that.
Это чушь это.
Пашенька, пожалуйста.
Что, можно говорить, а мне нельзя?
Паша, я тебя прошу, это же...
He's not a chip off the father's block at all, is he?
It's just such a stupid thing to say. Yesterday I went to his house. The car wasn't there. It was back today.
Same spot?
Yeah.
Maybe they watched him for the first couple of months after they move in.
We still don't like showing up on their reports when we go over there.
Yeah, Grzinski. 812. No kids, right?
Wife's here. Last job in Buenos Aires. So the CIA is planning on squeezing Burov in Moscow.
It's in progress.
With the tape I made.
You have a problem with that?
It's not right. Didn't get anywhere.
What did he say?
He said he understood.
Side of the job.
Yeah.
Girl from the gym. You gonna ask her out again?
I already did. Someplace nice, but not too nice, so there's room for growth.
There's a new one on Pennsylvania Avenue. I took a date there last week.
And?
They have a see-through grand piano.
I really hope she's not anything other than just a potential girlfriend. I don't know.
I'm sick of treating her like a goddamn kid.
Then treat her like an adult. Maybe that might be the solution.
Come in.
Maybe it's the only way, and be a little bit more harsh.
I was just
how an adult would handle it.
We just need to talk to you.
The incredible importance of it.
Is it about Matthew?
Can't stop you from seeing him.
No.
But
not gonna.
We can help you manage things. Sex muddies things.
I'm not having sex.
Yet.
But you might.
And if you do, you're going to feel and say things to Matthew that you have never felt or said to anyone before. There's something we can show you. A technique.
It's giving you their experience.
If you can learn this thing, really master it, you can keep seeing him.
It's annoying me because Paige is like, no, back off. I can handle it myself. He's my boyfriend. I won't say anything. Blah, 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 blah. And you're like, but your whole demeanor, your whole way that you're handling yourself, but even when you're around him and none of the parents are around, you're acting out of character because you're being so conscious that you are. It's like somebody who's terrible at lying, trying to lie. They give away all the telltale signs because they're so nervous and worried about the fact that they know that they're lying. She's giving away the telltale signs here by trying to make sure that she keeps her mouth shut. She needs to learn not only from the parents' experience as being agents, but from the experience of being adults and being in a relationship that can end up being sexual and of a close nature. She's never had that, so she doesn't know how she'd respond. I just wish she'd just shut up and listen.
If you ever feel that you're losing control with Matthew, really losing control, just tell him you need some time to think. Rub your thumb and your forefinger together and picture me and your father to help remind yourself of who you are.
It's just a little thing, but if you practice, it'll always be there for you.
Something they teach him old school ways.
It's good.
French manicure.
Yeah.
Your parents have both been in the sexual side relationship of things the whole time where they have to call an experience like this. It's so difficult to try and get that right. Right, there we go. Episode 2. Paige continues to be an issue, a problem that's not going to go away and is only going to progressively get more involved. Especially because she's trying to do what she wants to do. She said she wants to just be left to do and handle things herself and to be treated like an adult. In a few years, I won't be living there. I'll get to make my own decisions. She said it herself. So the natural progression of boyfriends, sexual relationships, and I think her parents have finally, agreed on the one thing here. They're like, I'm sick of having to treat her like a child. Maybe that's been the problem. That you need to start saying, she's an adult in her own right. Now we teach her how to do this the correct way because you're giving away all the wrong signs. I've just pretty much covered that at the end of the episode in the commentary. This book thing, I don't know what we're looking at. I mean, I saw what we're looking at. I don't know what they're doing. Gonna need more details on it, clearly. And this whole thing with Oleg, for a minute I thought when he was handed that note as a point of contact saying, I've been sent by Stan Beeman. It's not Stan, is it? It's the CIA putting their feelers out, putting their reach out and using him as a fucking go-between and his name to lure Oleg to a meet because they think, CIA, they think they can just do what they want and they don't care because, well, it's the enemy, it's the opposing side, it's the KGB. He's a KGB agent, and, well, if it gets him killed, it gets him killed. We don't care, you know. And Stan's trying to stick up for him here because he's a decent guy, and he knew that Oleg was instrumental in them helping take down that whole thing with William. And he didn't do it for money. He didn't do it to protect himself. He didn't do it other than for the fact that he just felt that it was the right thing to do because of the way that they're handling their bioweapons program. And it's not fair in Stan's eyes and my eyes that they're going to go for him like this. You know, it's like Homeland time, where they're going to try and manipulate the situation. He's already mentioned, you know, how close he is to the family, and he's got like an important father. They'll use that as leverage. Don't know. If anyone knows more about this book things, please tell me. Because Gabriel's mentioned it right at the beginning of the episode, all about this grain issue and not being able to feed their people. And then we've got Oleg, who's actually kind of working on that now where he is. It's starting to line up, but I don't know how. And this guy's got some involvement, the one who hates Russia, who they're at the meal with, who their son is totally and utterly blatant that he hates being here, and his father is directly the opposite. And he's the agricultural attaché, or whatever they're called, isn't he? So I just need to know more details about that. Like I say, this show does not spoon feed you at all. So I think I'm going to leave it there for now. We'll see how we progress. Until then, guys, thanks a lot for watching. If you do have anything to say, please put it in the comments. As always, while you're down there, I would appreciate a quick sub to the channel. And if you do want to help the channel in any ways more than that, you can check the link in the description, which will take you to Patreon, and you can watch all the uncut episodes over there as well, should you wish to do so. Right, see you for episode 3 next week. Take care.